Okay, so we should be good to go. Okay, and I believe we're live. I believe we are live. That's those are great news. Let me just announce this real quick. The frame rate might be a bit low though. I'll tell you that. Okay, let me see. Um, okay, we should be live. I believe. Okay, let me just test this real quick. Okay, let me just test this real quick. Okay, looks like we're live. That's great. Yo, what's up, man? Oh, deal with the toys. I knew like just a game dev or something like that, or normal game developer. What's up, man? Like, it's so good to like be live finally. Okay, let me just test this real quick. Okay, looks like we're live. That's great. Yo, what's up, man? Oh, deal with the toys. I knew like just a game dev or something like that, or normal game developer. What's up, man? Like, it's so good to like be live finally. Okay, so let's get it started. Let's get it started. So I'm gonna be going over what game I wanna make. So as you can see right now, I'm in studio. The frame rate might be a bit bad because I like um I'm streaming on a laptop. Okay, that's gonna be my excuse. Um, and this is what we're gonna be working with. Okay, so I'm gonna be going over a quick showcase of what we got in here, and then I'm gonna be explaining the whole thing because I made a little template of the game we're gonna be making today, which is actually a puzzle game. I'm not gonna be finishing this game today, but I just want to show you, how it's all going on and stuff like this. So let me showcase this real quick. Okay, so this is like the whole game. Oh wait, yeah, I think there's something wrong here. Let me just fix this real quick. Let me fix this. Oh yeah, it's putting replicated storage. Never mind. Um, okay. Let's see how the stream going. Probably not a lot of people right now. Just starting out. Um, so we're making a puzzle game. So let's see what this whole thing's gonna be going. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you, as I just said, I'll be showing you how I'm gonna be doing this. So this is the puzzle game, right? As you can see, we have two buttons and we also have a door, right? I can activate those two buttons and one of them gets red. I go to the door, I can't really pass it, activate the next button, and now I can go through the door. And this is pretty much what I have in mind. So it's like the concept we're gonna be following. It's like a puzzle game, right? So you have switches, and switches can open doors. And we're gonna be having multiple of those. Therefore, we're gonna be adding levels with this functionality. Okay, so we're gonna be adding levels and stuff like this. It's gonna be very cool. I'm also gonna be going over how this works, and then we're gonna be adding a bit more stuff. For now, this is just a very early demo. As you can see, I have those little parts over here. I'm gonna be calling those switches, and all those switches can be connected to a door, and a door pretty much just gets to the next level. But right now, I only have this door right here. Let's see how's it going. I hope you all can hear me. Um, I'm gonna be waiting for a couple more people. It's pretty good to see you, man. Like, you do with the toys. I mean, I remember you like one of my oldest people who like watch my content, so I really appreciate that. Okay, let me just. Okay, so let's get it started. Um, Not really gonna be using the chat a lot. So here's how this whole thing works. I said I was going to be building this with tree-based data structures. Okay, so here I used a couple of modules. Okay, and how's this gonna be working. So I made two models. I have the node module, which just takes care of the nodes. Then I have the case module, which just takes care of some if statements. Okay, and pretty much, as I said previously, those nodes are linked to a door, right? And that door opens if all its nodes are opened. The nodes here are being those two switches, which look horrible, but right now we're just making a little prototype, so they're not gonna be really looking very good. Okay, and pretty much they're like some sort of graph structure, if I can show you this. But first of all, think of every one of those parts over here as an individual node. Okay, so every one of the workspace parts are an individual node, and as you can see, I added a couple of levels. Say I got a door, I got a part 1 and I got a part 2. Those are switches. This means that they can be triggered and they can either be turned on and off. And this is a door, which I linked it over here to the switches. As you can see here, I linked it to the switches because I added them as their child. And pretty much I can open the door with the switches. Okay, that's cool. So here's how this is working. First of all, I had a node down new function, and this is pretty much the module. It's like, where the whole node struct stays, or the whole node class, right? So pretty much, when I create a node, or when I create one of those little guys, I will say if it's a door or if it's not a door. I'm probably gonna be adding a couple more classes, but yeah, I have a function where it says node.new. This just creates a new node, and it's gonna be taking a couple of parameters. I'm gonna be taking a name, a valid, which just says if it's valid or not, a prompt, this is optional, and a part, this is optional, and a node type. Right now, I only have switch and door as the node types. There are gonna be a lot of if statements here because I couldn't really think of a better way to handle this. Maybe I could put them in the case module, where I'm gonna be going over this one real quick as well. But pretty much, I say if there's a prompt and if there's a part, then if it's triggered and if it's a switch, then we're just gonna be looking for its parents, and if the parent is a door, we're just gonna be opening that one. And it's pretty much the only logic we have, and we do provide those functions over here. Let's see how the stream's doing. 4 viewers. Oh no, we got 1 concurrent viewer. Oh, okay. I mean, like, that's okay. Oh, got 2 concurrent viewers. My bad. Well, there gotta be probably more people coming. So here's how the case module works. So we have a function. We have a couple of functions that open doors, right? Because every switch can open door or close them. We have a function that checks children. And pretty much, actually, I think I'm gonna be covering the children part first. So every node, so right, every node has an array of children. So they're gonna be like n1, n2, n3, n4, and 69. You get it? And pretty much every node has only one single parent, and the parent is pretty much what they're gonna be able to modify, right? And it's pretty much what they have influence on. Now, first of all, only for that we can have like one parent, so not an array. Now, the fact that the parent is not an array, so the fact that it cannot have multiple parents, leads to a problem. How, like, this really limits the capability this whole thing has, which sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. So a way we could do this was just with folders. So if we want arrays, we could just use folders as arrays. Okay, and then, so yeah, I said it has an array of children. Every node also has a node type. It can be switch, it can be door, can be whatever. Those are the only ones I integrated, sadly, because as I said, I made a little template, and every node has a part which is linked to, right? So as you can see here, I'm actually taking this apart as a parameter, and I'm just linking that part to it. And yeah, this is how it's working. I've made a couple of functions which just say set parent, it just sets the parent of the node, a function that adds child, and also make this recursive function that just traverses for all the nodes. It just prints them as a sort of all nodes. I can actually go ahead and show you this. And here's how I initialize all them. So I specify a name, I specify if they're active, then I specify the prompt they have, which some of them cannot have, that's why here it's nil, and the part they have, so the part that's linked to them, alongside with their class, right? So they can be switches and doors, as I said, and all those nodes, all those nodes are placed in the main root, right? The main root is just a node with no class, and it's just like the whole level structure. Okay, so this is where all the other nodes are just gonna be parents of the level node, which is the main root, because as I said previously, this is going to be a level based game. Then I have a local level 1, which is just the first level, and in each level we'll have a couple of nodes, right? So as you can see here, I'm gonna give you a quick overview of this. We have the node folder, think of this as the root, and then we have the level 1, and then we have all the parts in level 1. The frame rate is kind of low, that really sucks. But yeah, pretty much this is how the whole structure works. So we have like a node folder, and then we have a level 1, then this like door of the level 1 is the part, this is the second part, or should I say the switches, because they have a prompt inside them. Nice. Oh boy, the battery of this laptop is on its last legs. I knew it was not a good idea to stream on laptop. I just gotta turn this off. And the frame rate is pretty bad. Then I have a module folder. Here we just have all the modules. We have node modules and node init module. Pretty cool, but right now all we have in terms of progress is just this world and this node init thing. Okay, so it's not really developed, if I may say so myself. But yeah, those are the nodes, and I can turn them on and off, and pretty much they just trigger doors. And I thought that this might be a pretty good concept, even though I have to say that I just took inspiration from other games. It is not my original idea. Yeah, the frame rate is kind of bad. Okay, it's kind of how it goes, you know. Now, I think this will be pretty good for a puzzle game, because you know you have multiple nodes, and it sometimes proves to be a bit challenging for the human or for the brain of a Roblox player to understand. Now, this is actually not my original idea, so a lot of other people make a game like this, and I thought, hey, it would be cool if I replicated this, and I kind of made the little concept, but now we're gonna be adding on to that concept. Obviously, we're gonna be making this look a bit prettier because it looks very bad right now, but I think I just kind of want to improve this and make it look a bit better now. So I have an idea on how we're gonna make this look better, and the idea is the following: we're gonna be having bridges, right? It's like a node bridge. What is actually like a node bridge? Well, it's like a group of nodes. It's like a node which is a bridge, right? And it can be triggered by a special node which just triggers bridges. I know it's really confusing, but I'm gonna be explaining this very quickly. So think of it this way: we have a switch, and we also have a door, right? And we also want to, so this can be our classes, right? So classes, right? And I also want to add bridges, right? Because for instance, let's say that you wanted to traverse a pretty long surface, right? To do this, you will need a bridge. Therefore, I thought to add on to this puzzle game, and this is what we're going to be focusing on this stream, would be to add a bridge. Therefore, I want to add a bridge class and a bridge switch. And I want to pretty much just make a switch have multiple bridges in it. So I'm just gonna close studio real quick and show you what I have in mind for the bridges, okay? Let's just open Paint real quick. I'm gonna be showing you how's it going, like how the actual idea is in here. Okay, so let me show you how this whole thing's gonna be working in Paint. Okay, that's very slow. Okay, so think of it this way: we want to add bridges to the puzzle game. So node-based puzzle game bridges. And hold up, I'm gonna be checking the chat real quick. Um, so why do we have so little views? Well, it's just live stream, so obviously there are like way fewer views. And it's like a live stream. So as I said, when I start the whole thing, it's gonna be a bit, tough. It's like plus it's the first live stream, and I bet you guys are like in different time zones. Okay, so let's think of it this way. Here's how we're gonna be adding bridges. So a bridge is just an object which will connect two place, right? So think of it this way. This is gonna be our bridge, right? So this right here, this is a bridge. Okay, sorry for my bad drawing skills. It's literally all I could do. But it's just gonna be a bridge, right? Very simple bridge actually. Also make this red, okay? And pretty much a bridge is gonna be connected. Is just gonna be triggered by a special switch, and this is gonna be the bridge switch, right? Over here, it's gonna be the bridge switch, okay? It looks horrible, I know. It's because of my bad drawing skills. So let me just give you a quick overview. Pretty much, here's how a bridge is gonna be working. So whenever I trigger a bridge switch in my tree-based structure, so whenever this guy gets triggered, let's say he just got triggered, I'm gonna be having a bridge. How's this bridge gonna be opening? Well, our bridge, think of it just like a plank, which connects to structures, just as I said over here, right? Well, here's how it's gonna be opening. I want this bridge to have a special effect, so I want to segment it in multiple parts like this. Here, and here's how I'm gonna be opening it. Here's a twist. So black means it's not visible. What red means it's visible. No, never mind. Um, red means it's visible. So pretty much every 0.5. So when this is triggered, so when bridge switch triggered, open a bridge, right? And pretty much whenever I trigger this, we're gonna be starting the creation of a bridge. And every 0.5 seconds, as I said, the bridge will be segmented. So let us get this. Will generate a new segment of the fragmented bridge, right? So open one. This one is gonna be visible. Wait, 0.5 seconds. This one's gonna be visible, and so on and so forth. Therefore, we're gonna be getting a nice little effect. So yeah. Not saying you're explaining it slow, but you should get a more entertaining part quicker. Yeah, I know that. I'm gonna be getting to that real quick, but I have to explain the bridges first. But yeah, this is pretty much how the bridges work. So when I open a bridge, yeah, it's just gonna be triggered, and every part will slowly appear. Now let's get to the implementation, which is what you guys asked for. I'm not gonna save this because obviously we don't really need to save it. Let's get to Roblox Studio now. Copy that. Okay. Understood. Okay, let's get it started. So this is Roblox Studio right here, my Roblox Studio. Takes a bit to load. So let's just go ahead and create the special bridge switch I was talking about recently. I have a lot of other games. I'm not gonna be showcasing them. So here I said I had this. I actually had in the case module this color nodes table, which just knows which will be colored. So I'm just gonna be adding a bridge switch. And by the way, I use snake case. I use snake case for this. So here's the bridge gonna be working. a bridge switch. So we're gonna be having a lot of if statements here, and I hate this. This is gonna be looking very ugly. But pretty much, a bridge switch would theoretically have a bridge linked to it, right? Because it's like how a bridge switch works, because it like has a bridge linked to it which will get opened. Okay. Um. So how would I do this? Well, obviously, um, should I make this more modular? I think yes. Actually, not. Um, I'll make this look better, just not now. Okay, so if self dot no type equals bridge switch, then obviously said this here looks horrible, I know, but it's okay. And then what we're gonna be doing, case module dot no twin color of self. Then we're gonna do, because obviously we want to change the color, case module dot check bridge of self, and we're gonna be adding a new function in the case module, right? Function case module dot check bridge of x. Obviously the bridge is gonna be parented, is gonna be the parent of x. So if x dot parent dot no type equals bridge, and obviously we have to make sure that x is valid. Now only one switch will be able to open a bridge, so pretty much a bridge will only have one children, so we don't have to do check children. And x dot valid equals true. Actually, just go ahead and do check children. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna change my mind. Wait, how was the check children function again? Oh yeah, nice. Then I'm gonna be saying, how's the stream doing? Yeah, we're doing fine. Confuse free. I mean, could have been a lot worse if you ask me. Hi. What's up, everyone? How's it going? So here's how we're gonna be doing this. If x dot parent dot no type is a bridge, and check children of x dot parent, then we have to somehow find a way to open a bridge. Now I said I wanted to do it in the segmented way. How do we do this? Well, let's see. Let's say this is gonna be our bridge for now, okay? How do we open this in multiple segments? Well, I'm just gonna be calling this let's just call this a bridge main. Okay, this is how we're gonna be handling the bridge. So this one will always be visible because it's the bridge main part. And then it's actually very simple. A bridge will have multiple parts in it. Those parts will be its children. So it's called P1 or something like that. And then we're gonna be having multiple parts in the bridge, right? And we're gonna be looping for the bridge's part children, so for the children of the bridge part. And we're just gonna be setting those setting the can-collide property of those to true and making them visible because they're gonna be transparent, okay? But I guess you kind of get the idea. This is how the bridge is gonna be working. I gotta add a couple more of these parts just so I can have a prototype which I'm gonna be testing with P4. I don't know why I'm building this so far away. And then I'll just go ahead and make this big or something like this. So here's how we're gonna be handling the bridge actually. It's gonna be a bit bigger like this. Probably gonna make it smaller. Right now, nothing looks very polished, and that's because I'm just trying to get this whole thing done as quick as possible. Okay. But we also have to make it so when x is not valid, then we're gonna be having to close the bridge. But for now, let's just do the check bridge function, okay? So then we're gonna be doing local bridge equals x dot parent dot part, okay? if bridge, no, gonna be doing for I child in pairs bridge get children. If we have to make sure there's like a bridge part, and every bridge, as I said, it will have a couple of segments. Here we have P1, P2, P3, P4. So we're just gonna be saying, let's say that the bridge segments will have the letter P in it, just so we sort of know their bridge part. So we're gonna be doing if string dot find, so we can identify them in a way. Child dot name P. Then gonna be doing child dot can collide equals true when child dot transparency. I know transparency is not really good, something good, because it takes like, you don't really want to have transparent parts because it take a bit of your frame rate, but I guess it's fine. We're gonna test that weight 0.1, so we add a little cooldown. It's not a 0.5, actually let's do the 0.5 cooldown. Okay, else just do the literal opposite. And it's gonna be actually else if x.parent.no type. But in the case module, we just handle all the edge cases and not check children of x.parent. Then we're just gonna be retreating that bridge slowly. It's gonna be doing transparency equals 1 and can collide equals false. Great. Gotta make those fully transparent so we can actually test this, and then we also have to add a bridge switch. So cast shadow, we don't need that. We don't need cast shadow right now. I mean, it just takes up a lot of power. Here we are just to test this whole game, so I'm not here to make it look good. I'm gonna be making it look good, but probably in another live stream or so. Let's see how the stream's going. 4 concurrent viewers. Nice. So yeah. Let's see what can we do to the bridges now. So this is good, cool and all, right? So let's make an extra bridge switch, and here's where I init the whole levels. I think I told you about this though. So just gotta put the bridge thing a bit closer and just put in the level 1, just so we have a bit of organization in here. It's okay if it's not a lot of organization, we just need a little bit of it. Okay, looks very bad if you ask me, but it does the job done, it gets the job done. And obviously the bridge main part will always be visible. Can collide, set at false. Nice. Okay, then we have to add a bridge switch. I'm just gonna be calling this the bridge switch. Or at least I'm gonna be parenting it. Rename part 2 bridge switch. Okay, oh boy. So let's see. Let's just need this real quick. So this, like, I could not think of a better way to generally do this. Local level 1 bridge 1, and it's gonna be looking very horrible, but it's okay. Equals node new level 1 bridge 1. Does a bridge actually have a, I guess just set it to false. I don't think, like, does a bridge have a valid property, or do only these children do? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I think I should have done a function close bridge here. This, so just so we don't do with vice script, it just looks a bit I mean, this script just made for a function playground. Okay, and x dot can collide, and just set those. I hate that you have to type the function keyword. I wish it could be a lot more like Rust, where you just and x dot transparency equals, yeah, no, so I mean, let's just not do this. Let's just white working code for now. Um, okay. So what do we need here? What did I say I wanted here? A prompt. Oh yeah. Well, it's not gonna have any one of them. Game.workspace.node folder.level1 dot bridge dot what bridge folder? Wait, oh yeah. Okay. And bridge dot bridge main, and then yeah, bridge, and then we have to append the child to it. So um level1 dot add child level1 bridge. So we have to append it somewhere, you know. Nice. This takes a lot of time. Bridge switch equals node new bridge. I'm gonna be having like multiple levels, and that's gonna be making it very cool, I think. Let's see how we're doing. 4 kind of viewers. Okay, nice. Oh, now we got 3, and it's okay. I don't mind. False, and then we have to take the bridge switch. How was it called again? I keep on forgetting. Oh my god, those names they just get to me. They're like way too big. Boy. Okay. Game.workspace.node folder.level1 dot dot prompt. Game.workspace.node folder.level1 dot n1 power bridge switch, and it's gonna be a bridge switch. It's definitely not gonna be working first try. That's why I'm probably gonna be doing some debug prints. They're not really good practice, but triggered bridge. Nice. Let's try this out. I guess try this out and see how it works. Okay. So there's definitely a problem here. Oh wait, the call's working. Okay. Attempt to next node parent add child. Boy, this is bad. No type function check bridge. Okay, let's fix the no type error first. So where's the check bridge function again? Oh, it's over here. My bad. Function check bridge 51. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to give it a parent. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Um. Yeah. Level 1 bridge 1. Child. Level 1. Oh no. Bridge switch 1. Nice. This should hopefully work now. Okay, does not because the cars don't get in it. But still, let's try it. Okay, so the bridge does not expand. Trigger bridge. Okay, yeah, this says that. To parent. Termination with parent line 65 function add child node module. Okay, that's interesting. Child parent equals self. Okay. Add child. That's weird. That's kind of weird. And I think I did it all in a init function, haven't I? I'm stupid. I'm just brain dead. Level 1 bridge 1 add child. Okay. No type. Didn't like that. Okay, let's see. So you're saying that did I not mention no type somewhere? Yes, I didn't. Okay, debugging time, I guess. Okay, time to include parent function at child line 65. Um, 18. Okay, so say that the parent is not available. Let's see what's this all about. So line 18, level 1, bridge 1. Mm, bridge main. Okay, that's a weird name. Um, so you're saying me that attempt to next level that child. That's weird. So where's the problem? Where is the problem? Oh no, new level on bridge 1. Okay, so yeah, like where's the problem? Oh, I had to put a semicolon there because fun fact, when you put a semicolon you actually refer to the self object, which is what we're working with right now. Okay, it's all working. Good. I'm gonna be testing the bridge and it's not working the bridge. Trigger bridge. Okay, weird. Okay, what if I were to trigger it one more time? Okay, so then I don't get what? Okay, that's interesting. So obviously bridge switch is the class name, right? Absolutely. If self dot node type is a bridge switch, then yeah, self valid is not self valid. Check bridge of self. Okay. If x dot parent dot node type is a bridge, check children of x dot parent. Local bridge equals x dot parent. Oh, stupid. I'm absolutely stupid. Um. So wait a minute. So you can like x dot parent and then pretty sure local bridge equal x parent dot part. You're gonna say x dot parent dot part because you wouldn't know where to find it. How we doing? Welcome viewers. Thank you. I think I'm. Oh, yeah. Goodbye, dude with the toys. I'm sorry for not checking the chat so frequently. Um, but yeah, this should work now because, like, you couldn't do like put two dots over there and like expect something to happen because that's like confusing. And it's still not working. No errors. Just me being stupid, I guess. Okay, let's see. So like, how does the function get called here? And like, why doesn't it like it? It's a check bridge of x. So if x dot, oh my god, oh my god. Um, wait. So x dot parent dot node type actually works. So saying me that's working. Weird. And check children x dot parent. What do you mean check? Oh yeah. My parents if child is valid. Yeah. So print check children. Um. Oh boy, this is gonna be um x dot parent dot node type um debug. Okay. Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. If strings are fine, child dot name. Maybe we shouldn't do this right now, by the way. Nice. Let's see. Oh boy, it's gonna be quite a long ride, if I may say so myself. Okay, just open the console. Bridge debug, check children. Okay, so wait, does it like happen on the server? No, it does not. Okay, that's concerning. So maybe it's telling me like the bridge has no children. Or maybe it's like a problem in the way I'm accessing it. For I, child impairs bridge get children. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Print. Maybe I do print child dot name. oh no, here, my bad. Gonna be saying print bridge dot name, and they're gonna be saying print child dot name. Okay, I hope this will work. I'm praying this will work. You'd better do. Again, we're like working with a very basic thing over here. Okay, so bridge main, that's the name. Okay, nice. And then what do you mean it does not have any children? I mean, I literally gave it like what, how many? Any ideas, chat? Wait for the one bridge main. Yeah, I give it like get children. Wait, what? Okay, I guess we're going back to that forum. That forum, get children for part. For part, yeah. Oh, get descendants. Okay, yeah. I mean, I know what get descendants does, so we can at least give it a shot. Get. Oh boy, I'm horrible at spelling this. I'm absolutely horrible at spelling this. Get this descendants. It's kind of hard to spell this. I'm gotta be honest. Is this the function name? Yeah, well. Okay, let's see. I mean, if this does not work, then there are definitely a lot more ways to do it. So I was wondering, I pairs. Also, it was not in pairs; it was in I pairs. Was it though? Was it in I pairs? I'm not sure. Like, I confuse those two a lot. Like, I like Lua, but at the same time, I'm not really used to it because I don't really write a lot of code in Lua. I mainly write code in C++. So that's like a little thing about me to know. Okay, let's see. Bridge name. Okay, so same problem. So, okay, so that's weird. Well, there definitely will be more ways to do this, so I wouldn't really be panicked. But still, like, it's weird. Well, in this case, there's a way to do this. There's a very ugly way to do this. I'm gonna be showing you how. Self dot part children. Oh yeah, you're gonna be hating me for this, but honestly, I mean, I do care about that, but no. Add part child. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna make the whole thing look a lot more painful, but I don't really care. Child. Isn't it this way? Child. My bad. Child dot. No. Table dot insert. Self dot part. So therefore, we can just get them directly out of their workspace IDs, and that would be a lot easier. And child. No, parent equals self. Of course we have to do this. Of course we have to win it all. Just for the sake of my amusement. Oh boy. Oh man, why am I doing this? So pretty much what I'm doing here is just like getting the whole, like the every one of those by ID, okay? So I'm like getting every child by ID. This is like a way to hard code them. It's not indicated, but can you really blame me though? I mean, I guess you can. I'm gonna give you all the rights. But what if I were to like do a for loop here? For I comma child in pairs bridge dot part No, level 1 bridge, get children do, print child dot name. Let's see, will this not work? I mean, I think I had to do iPres. It'll probably not work. The question is why. Wait, it did work. It did work. Okay, so probably I think I'm just stupid. Wait a minute, I think I'm just stupid. I think I might just be extremely stupid and have done something absolutely horrible. And I'm losing a lot of time because of this. Fun fact. So x dot parent. Okay. Pairs. Wait a minute. Let's see. So bridge name. Okay, so this is exactly what I did over here and it worked. That's curious. One bridge dot part. Well, part, right? Okay, this is weird. Bridge get children. Bring child dot name. Ex parent. Oh boy, this is interesting. Have you guys got any ideas? Let's see, guys, got any ideas? A tree based puzzle game. Got to answer to you guys. I mean, that's like the only way I can. I'm trying my best here to figure out what's going on. In pairs, of course. Will this work? In pairs, bridge get children do. Well, hypothetically would work. So I don't see why it wouldn't work. Like it's passing all if statements. So why wouldn't it work? Yeah, see, why wouldn't it work? Flash console up in there. Yeah, it does not want to work. Oh boy. That spring does, but okay, you know something? What does sigma if child if bridge find first child p1 then print found. I hate myself for doing this. How could be possibly looking for a part be so hard? Like how could this be possible, you know? Okay, let's see console. Okay, this did not find it. That's great. Yeah, it's absolutely great. But what if we were yeah, loop x. Keep taking x as a parameter. Loop parent. But if we get this working, then we pretty much just got a whole system working. Loop parent of, let me see, of x dot parent. For I or child in pairs x dot part get children do print child dot name. Obviously it's like simple print looping. Like just making the whole tree based structure was the hard part. And how am I getting stuck at this? Like this is just embarrassing. Okay, slash console looping. Okay, it's a looping, but I don't get why it's not getting like the children. Oh man, you know there's a way better way to do this. Wait, Roblox had an assistant? Hello? I don't think it worked actually. Let me check. Print looping, print child dot name, exit part get children. Move parent. What we could do is do the following thing. It's actually a lot simpler, isn't it? We could do loop. I have an idea. Hear me out. Loop bridge exit parent dot name print x. And I'm gonna be doing for print. Oh no, we could do for I. No, we could do like local location equals game dot workspace dot oh boys, this is actually complicated. But what we do know about this x dot parent space find first child. I think it will work. Node folder. Find first child. X dot parent dot name, which would in theory. Wait, x dot. We're just gonna be passing this print x dot name, which would in theory return as being level 1. Okay, now stay with me. Find first child bridge folder. Find first child. This is horrible, but it works. That's what matters. It's gonna be working. Okay, just trust me on this. X dot name. You gotta put a little string to be sure. This pretty long line of code actually. Yes. Oh, like this. It's like how you want it to be like. Oh yeah, it's probably here, isn't it? Okay. Find first child. Oh wait. Okay. Print lock dot name. If this works, and if we get bridge made, then it means that we found the location from which we can look through, and we would pretty much be done. I don't think it's new found for child. Okay, great. What can I possibly say? This is awesome. How can this possibly be so bad? Oh man. Like, why can't I loop through it directly? Let's see what you guys are saying there. Tree based puzzle game. That's complicated. Okay. There's like, let's just brute force this level 1. Let's just brute force this, see if it'll work. Okay, just don't set them between X nil. It would probably say so, but you know, still hoping. Alternative new fan for case margin line 43. Oh boy, 43. Oh, bridge folder, not folder. Oh, great. X dot name. But if we were to, X dot name. We're gonna be do x dot parent dot name. We're gonna do print x dot parent dot name. We're doing for I comma child in pairs lock get children do if child dot name equals x dot name, then print found. After this we're just gonna break. We're gonna do for j comma child 2 in pairs. Child get children do um if x dot and open, we doing true. I'm gonna do child do dot transparency. You gotta find a lot of multiple ways to fix a bug. 0. And then did I put a break there? I think I did not. I did. Okay. This not work. Oh boy. We're staying until I fix this. Index will get children. Okay, that's a new error. Let's go. Why am I happy? So line 45. Okay, bridge folder. On location, get children. Does this take into account changes I made? Yeah, you know something? There's a way better way to fix this. There's definitely a way better way to fix this. There's definitely a way better way to fix this. There's a way better way to fix this. Yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had absolutely enough. This. Any clue why I'm feeling so stupid right now? Why I can't make the bridge parts fully visible in the case module? Yes, but they should like undo bridge function. Okay. Okay, come on, man. They should be oh boy, gotta charge this thing. I never thought I'd get here, but I mean, I guess this is what we're dealing with. Wait a minute. Oh, it does have children, so that wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm not this evil. I have a better plan anyway. We're not leaving until I'm not solving this. So here's my plan. We're gonna be making a part table, self dot part table equals null, right? Then function node and part table child dot parent equals self. Gonna do table dot insert self dot part table child. You're gonna be seeing where this is gonna be going. So just get rid of all this. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Not anymore. And here's how I'm gonna be doing this. Doing local 1p1 bridge 1p1 equals local bridge bridge main, right? Bridge folder 1. Okay, open 1 bridge folder 1 bridge. Wait, what? I swear I had some parts in here. I swear to God I had some parts in here. Where are they? Where are they, man? I swear I had some parts in here. Oh, okay, now wait. Why when I play the game those parts disappear? Why when I play the game those parts disappear? Wait a minute. Or do they? Or yes they do. Yes they do. But like where's P1? We can't see it. That's weird. what if I were to place it somewhere else? It's like P1. There we go. Properties. So what just happened? So tell me like you cannot see those. Oh my, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. They were not anchored. And they had can collide off. This means that Roblox automatically despawned them, and this resulted in the fact that I could not access. Oh my god, dude, how can this be possible? How can I mess up this bad? How can I mess up this bad? So technically, um, when a part it just like goes in the Roblox void, right? Um, what does this mean? It means that Roblox stops rendering it. Therefore, we those like just vanish from the world, you know. That sucks. You don't want that. So it was just me being stupid. It's okay. It's okay. It's happening. It's happening. Four-eyed child in pairs. Um. So I had to anchor them. Like I was so stupid. I could not anchor some parts. Get children. Do child dot transparency equals 0. Child dot can collide equals true. Child dot can touch equals true. And yeah, set is to false. Nice. I just remember tasks. Wait. Okay, so now do those exist in the part? They should. But if I were a bit smarter, so they basically just like despawned, and now it's definitely not gonna work. Oh yes it did. Yes it did. Yes it did. No way. No way. No way. God, it's actually working. Okay, nice. Let's not get too hyped up. Yeah, there we go. So it was this easy to make, but for some reason I decided to unanchor them, and this is what resulted in, well, this technical inconvenience, if I may call it this way. Let's add a tacit wait there, so probably not 0.5 seconds. Let's wait like 0.1. We could do something here. Local bridge wait time. It's gonna be equal to 0.5. So 0.1, my bad. Gonna be waiting. So I was so stupid I could not anchor some goddamn parts, and that's why this whole thing occurred. How can I be so stupid? That's my question. I feel ashamed of myself. Um. Okay. Okay, the stream's not doing that good, but it's okay. I mean, I'm still gonna be still waiting. Okay. So let's see. They're all anchored, aren't they? They're very actually anchored. This one anchor this too, and then we should have this nice thing going on, right? Where it's all gonna be working, and then we're gonna be having no other problems, and we're gonna be able to implement some other stuff as well. Because right now it's just gonna be an implementing part, you know. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. See that guy? That's awesome. Like this is pure. This is peak Roblox game development. Okay, I understand. Probably should have added some sort of sound effect, which I'm definitely gonna be doing, but not now. I'm glad I made this work. Like, could have been a lot worse if you ask me. Part 5. I just add a couple more of these guys. It was like this one was like 2 studs, wasn't it? So you had them like this. Oh no, we did not. It was actually a bit bigger. It's like this. Or it's kind of hard to move invisible parts if you haven't noticed already. It's very annoying. So I was pretty much kind of stupid and forgot to anchor some parts. I'm definitely feeling proud of myself after doing this horrible mistake of simply just being this stupid. How is this even possible? Okay. Um That's definitely a nice way to lose some time. But it's okay. I'm gonna be recovering this time. I promise you guys. And by recovering, I mean making this game actually good because it looks like absolute garbage. Um, there's just like some parts thrown around, and I'm calling that a game. But there's one thing I have to do before this. What? Oh wait, the children are placed in a horrible order, man. Um, wait, I have one idea. So I want those to like come one after another. Like, there's a way to do this. I know that there's a way to do this. It's actually with a recursive function. Not really recursive, but you're gonna see what I mean. So every one of this is just gonna be parented by this, parented by this, parented by this, and parented by this. Now see what I get with this. Just be patient. Um, sounded very well. Sounded very bad if I. Okay. So um, local part equals bridge while while part find first child, which is a part. No, no, just call me recurse. No, loop part. Horrible variable names right here. Um, then now while this is happening, gonna be doing this real quick. Okay, so loop part equals loop part when I find a child. Okay, then you're gonna be waiting. Wait, bridge wait time. Then we're just gonna be changing those properties real quick. So child, just, actually I'm just gonna copy and paste those. This is like our recursive function here. It's not really recursive because it's not recursive at all. Oh, I'm stupid. Um, let's change the loop part, and probably want to do this before I set, because I like reset the loop part property. Nice. Can collide true, can touch true. I've never made. I still can't believe how stupid I was. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Um, Reusing code segments. This is bad practice. You see, I was about to say somewhere in this stream that I'm God's greatest programmer, but I decided not to do this after I made this horrible mistake. I decided not to do this. Pretty much what this does, well, it just loops through this one. Its children is not null, children are null, children are null, children are null, children is not null. But here children is null, so stop, get out of the loop, and yeah, that's about it. So this would hopefully work, and then I have to make one more thing so we can distinguish those bridge switches from the actual typical switches. Yeah, I see. That's Llama Meister. Now the problem here is that those switches, when I activate them, they open a door, right? But actually, the bridge switch opens a bridge, right? Oh wait, those are not can collide off. Okay, that's weird. So you see, so we need a way to distinguish those two, and just by coloring them the same color, we're not gonna be doing anything. So yeah, that's gonna suck. What is this? This looks horrible. Get rid of that right now. Okay, nice. So what I did here worked, which is good. But now we have to get other things working as well. It's nice that it worked though. Now we actually have to change it to a specific color. So we're gonna be making this whole script a lot uglier by just doing wait a minute, we could do a on colors equals switch. It's gonna be equal to color free dot new. It's gonna be the default green. Bridge switch is just gonna be color free dot new. It's gonna be a sort of yellow, I guess, like this. Nice. Then we're gonna do local off color. So we just provide a color for each class. Switch, it's just gonna be red, obviously. So color free dot new 100, and bridge switch. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. Bridge switch. I'm horrible at typing. It's gonna be. Just change the scale a bit. Change like this. Nice. Like just do like this, you know. Off color. Okay. So instead of actually taking a color, we could just twin color. Where was this twin color? Twin color. We don't have to brute force this. We do not have to brute force this because we're gonna do on color. No, off color of x dot node type. On color colors no on color x dot node type. And after this, I swear to God, we're gonna be getting to actually making this look somewhat decent. Okay, I swear, I'm gonna be keeping my promise because that's what I always do. I'm a man of promise, if I could say so myself, you know. Okay, so it's obviously broken, nothing works. But let's see. Yeah, so I just broke the whole thing. Let me see the console. Request module experienced an error. Oh my god, I keep on saying good stuff about me, but look how stupid I am. I forget to put a goddamn comma. And then I go around saying stuff that I'm good at this, but I'm actually, I mean, I might be good, but I'm really stupid. Where's the neat color? I think I have like a neat color. Didn't I? Oh yeah. Equals of color of x dot no type equals on color of x dot no type. Therefore, every node type will have an on and off color if it exists. If it does not exist, then I don't know, that's not my problem, that's their problem. Let's see. So now it should all work and we should have a colorful, beautiful world we can play around with. Yes, we do. Nice. I like this. And you like this. Okay, let's make this look a lot better because it looks stupid. Now, the question is, where are we gonna start with making this game look a lot better? Well, I think you noticed that in some of my videos, I use those Vogue particles to make my game look better, haven't I? So we're gonna be doing this. But first of all, I have to tell you something. I absolutely hate the modern style that Roblox is going to. So, I'm planning on making this look like a retro-based game, right? Therefore, let's see how the stream's doing. Okay, we got a couple of viewers. That could have been a lot worse. So here's how we're gonna be doing this. First of all, I want to make the starter character be an R6 noob. So R6, obviously, we're just gonna be loading the default block avatar. Let's just make this look a bit better, you know, make the game look a little better overall. So Explorer properties, and yeah, just then obviously we're gonna be getting the levels working, but I think we're not really gonna be doing anything to the. I think we're just gonna be polishing the whole game for this stream. So just set this to starter character. I had a bit of an accent crack over there. I'm trying to use this, you know, and I'm not a native speaker, so I think I want to make this look like a test subject, you know, because I'm thinking of giving this like, you know, robotic feel to the game, you know, thingy. So I just you know, white leg color. Ooh, what am I doing? What am I doing? That's a good question. Wait, what? Huh? Right leg color free? What? Oh, so like color free variant. Okay, I'm only gonna be using brick color. Left leg color free. not color free, man. I want a goddamn normal color, you know. Nice. It's gonna be our starter character. We're gonna be calling him Bob for now. I think I called our character Bob when I made like a horror game. Let's try that in the starter player. Now let me tell you something about our starter character. Do you notice anything special about him? Aside from the fact that he looks like quite a dummy, you know. Well, he looks ugly. Now here's what I do when Roblox games look ugly. Um, First of all, I use something called outlines, which are those little highlights. So for instance, if I were to add one here, add in a highlight, as you can see, I get this cool looking outline, right? So let's go ahead and do this. Now, obviously, those outlines are actually quite expensive to render. Therefore, Roblox limited them to 31. So I'm gonna be making it so we're just gonna be adding an outline to the local player. So let's just add in a local script here. Gonna be saying player init, player client init. Gonna be adding a highlight. I like calling those outlines personally, and I actually rename all of those to outlines. And so I do with proximity prompts. Just gonna say this to occlude it so we can't really see it through walls. Fill color, I don't really like having a fill color, but it is actually very good so to indicate things with the fill color. So yeah, local player equals game dot players dot local player, and here we're just gonna be having a couple of init functions. First of all, local outline equals script dot outline. I think I should like wait for child because we're not sure if it's actually loaded. Outline clone dot parent equals player. Oh wait, I have to make a character. Local character equals to player character added or player for wait for child character equals character. Great. Pretty short script, you know. I'm trying to keep this as modular as possible. And like the outline literally did not go to the player. Let's see why. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Okay, console. Okay, invalid argument. How dare you say this? Instance is expected. You got RBX script signal. Oh boy. Oh man. Outline command clone. Oh my bad. My bad. Outline clone. Outline dot name equals outline. Just play outline. I'm using a snake case, by the way. Dot parent equals player dot character. You know, the Y is not that bad. After all. Oh no, equals character. That's why I created the whole variable. Nice. It should hopefully work. I don't know how they mess up things this simple. Oh boy. Why can't I? Okay, console. Is expected got RBX signal line 7. Oh, there's no need to be like this. Oh, maybe there's a problem here. Got character, right? Outline that parent. Okay. Yeah, it does not like it for some reason. I don't know why. Haven't used Lua for a while. Wait for Jack character. Okay, at least we got a new error. You know, I like it when I get new errors, but haven't used Lua in a while. Find for child. Find for child, which is a find for child. Oh, player dot character. Or can we just go ahead and say player dot character? Of course, I don't think there's like a big chance of there being any issues with this. So let's see. Will Roblox like this? No, it will not. Okay, so the outline should theoretically be my character, but it's obviously only on the clan side. So, hold on, can I hit this? Wait, like, where's the outline, bro? Outline. Okay, but I want it to be placed in a character. Oh, maybe I have to like wait till the character gets added. Yeah, this is annoying. There are clients in it. The script dot outline clone. I don't think there's like any need to like bother um doing script command wait for child outline. Anyway, oh boy, why doesn't it like it again? Like, that's weird. Is it like, wait, if I would like add the outline in the flare by force, how would you react to this, mister? That's my question. Obviously it works here. But then there's like no outline in the script. Shouldn't like be in the start character scripts. I'm pretty sure it should be there. Or maybe it does not really affect it, I'm not sure. Haven't used it. Oh yes, it has to be in the start character scripts, never mind. Oh, cause like I had to get access to the character. Okay, nice. We got an outline. What else do we need? Make the whole game look 10,000 times better. Well, I guess I could add some particles, or just make a actual good looking map, or make a play menu. Which one should I be making? Which one should I be making? Should I like be making a map or a play menu? You see, that's my question right here, you know? That's my question. Should I be making a... Alright, let me just refresh the page here real quick to see how the stream is going. Not really the best stream, but no need to feel bad for that. Current viewers, we got 4 concurrent viewers. Yeah, this one. What says here too? I don't really know. Anyway, we just get out of here. Okay, nice. I think I'm gonna be making a play menu for the game first. You know, just so we can get like what we're talking about. Or maybe I should also, yeah, let's make a play menu actually, so I can get some of the basic functionalities, because we actually have the game loop working. Like, if you guys still don't get it, then basically those are 2 switches. Switches open door, those are some bridges. Bridges open surfaces from where you can't go. But fun fact, this was actually all copied from another game. Like, it's not actually my original idea. But how do you know what is a bridge and what is a switch? Well, for that we actually need to add nodes. How do we add nodes? I'm glad you asked. Well, probably you did not ask. Like, nobody asked for this channel to exist in the first place. But here it does. So let's create nodes, which you can interact with. Now I want my node interaction to be somewhat good looking. How are we gonna be doing this? Well, I have a plan for this. You see, let's make it so when we view a node, the node will be placed like in a bricks. Like, let's say that like when we click on node, we won't just be seeing a GUI object on the screen, which will be that node and a piece of paper or something like that, because this is just unprofessional and it's done by too many games, and I want to be unique here. Therefore, I'm just gonna be moving the player's camera to another camera, and that's where I'm gonna be showing the node, right? So this is like, you know, where the node will be displayed, and that's like about it. You'll be seeing what I mean if you still don't understand. So let's create a new folder in the workspace. Let's keep this whole thing organized and nice. So just adding a new folder. Name this as work as map objects. And in a folder, it's just gonna be utility objects. I don't know if I'm gonna be making the map today though. I'm sorry for about that, guys. But yeah. Oh, you have a question? Sure. Let's see. I think someone has a question. Sure. Oh, my bad. Spelling's horrible. Sure. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna be waiting for you to answer the question while I'm here. Anyway, I'm making a node-based, um, node-based puzzle game. This is actually quite a unique idea. I never really saw anyone use node-based structures in Roblox Studio. Um, I mean, I actually did a lot of tree-based games before. Um, I mean, I sometimes did some of those for like school projects, and I just highlight my programming skills over there. And like no like tree-based structures, I really recommend looking onto them. Um, how to make a working speed camera that grabs? Oh my god, gives finds and does not flash. Um, okay, this is a cool challenge. Well, you could add checkpoints maybe around a map. I don't think I should be answering this, but I'm answering it anyway. And um, for instance, when a car is the checkpoint, we check for the speed. Pretty, we check for the speed. To get the speed, there's a physics formula, formula, which I believe is distance. Okay, yeah, there we go. I got this guy out of the way. But who knows? So this is gonna be the note wall, as I said. Then we're gonna be adding a part. It's kind of funny how some people like ask me things during my live stream, like even during the first live stream about tutorials. But I'm glad to answer those. Like I'm happy to help you guys. But I'm also here to help myself, if you know what I'm saying. Um, so I just never thought I'd actually be getting questions like this. Mm, face. Okay, there we go. And pretty much the camera is just gonna be getting teleported here, and this is where you're gonna be able to see the note. Okay. Okay, I want the player to be able to see the note only here. So it will look a bit more professional, right? So it will look a bit more immersive, if I could say so myself. And that will really improve the player experience, because instead of just opening a boring UI on a screen, that would absolutely look horrible and nobody would like that. We could obviously just, well, just set the player's camera to something. That would definitely be a lot better. I mean, it would just give the player a better experience, and who knows, maybe like the game. But we're just like working on basic things. I said I was going for this futuristic style, therefore I used the base plate texture. Mm. Oh man. Later. Currently. Okay. So we got this out of the way. Let's uh let's make this look good. Okay, so for the note, this is how I'm gonna be making the note work. Um the note, let's show me the note part. And I think we'll be stopping after making the notes, okay? But I'm definitely gonna be making more streams. I find it pretty cool and endearing to make those. Probably gonna make them longer. Or actually, I don't really plan on stopping. I think I'm gonna keep on going as much as I can. So there's a note part. We can add in a surface UI to this. Just add in a text UI, and it's like how we're gonna be able to see the note. So we're just gonna making a professional note system. You get it? Um, so just face, I believe. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Just gotta make this a bit bigger, and also rename this to txt. txt font face definitely not gonna be source sans bro. Actually, it might be. Let's set it to remo. Scaled, always keep text scaled on. Border, okay, no. Okay, size 200 290, I believe. And then we can like make this 400. Yeah, I nailed it. Let's see how the stream doing. Maybe. No. Oh my god, this is a bit annoying. But yeah, this is like the TXT. I'm just gonna say to note. But I'm gonna be adding some advanced text here in the future. For now, I just want to get the whole node system to work in a pretty good manner. And also make it look highly advanced. Wait, what? Did I scale them all? Those all? No, what? What? Oh my god, is the new Roblox Explorer is confusing, man. I do not understand one single thing about it. Oh wait, no, it's actually my fault. I'm the one who's bad here doing its stuff. I'm the one who's bad here, because just take this as a model, you know? That sucks. Let's make this bigger. Okay, and it's like, we're gonna be adding a camera here. This is where you're gonna be able to see the whole node, you get it? And then, this here, there we go. We're gonna be adding a part here, so we're gonna actually see what the heck's going on. But before I do this, I have to add another wall. Just gonna duplicate this and remove all of this. We'll need the wall itself. And yeah, I think this is gonna be notes. I want to make everything as easy as possible to understand for the player. Anyway, face, back, gonna be left, no, right, my bad, it's my bad over there. But it's just gonna be a note scene, so I'm just gonna rotate this and Control G as note scene. Okay, for viewers, okay, this is good. So I'm trying to make the node experience look as realistic as possible. So when you click a node, there won't just be a UI on the screen. You would get teleported to this little place here, or at least your camera will be getting teleported, and you will be able to move the screen with your cursor. Okay. Hope you guys get it. And now I just have to make this whole place look as good as possible. Node wall. I think I'll be adding a couple more features, but I'm glad we got the elephant out of the way, which I think you all know what it was. I mean, they were the bridges, and I already did my homework of creating the part at home, and this is how it's gonna be looking. So I think I'll just be adding a part here. So like over here, just adding a part. And it's gonna be the cam part, right? So that is a note cam part. And I'm also gonna be having to add a back button, you know, or cam part. And I also gotta make those proximity prompts look a bit better. So yeah, that's for sure gonna be happening. But first of all, I gotta add a cam part over here, you know. This looks good. Okay. View properties, just turn off gas shadow, make sure that those guys are anchored. True. I'm quite proud with what I've done on the scripting side. I mean, I've made a very modular system here, which I'm definitely happy that, you know, it exists. Because, you know, it wasn't that easy to pull off the role. So yeah, now we actually have to make the notes to work. So we have to get the notes working. Also, I'm probably gonna be creating a Discord server after this. So yeah, let's just put this somewhere else. Yeah, over there. Yeah, stay there. Now we actually have to make some notes. So, note folder. I mean, notes don't have to be in the note folder necessarily. Although it would be nice if we had them with the note folder. You know something? I guess I'll be putting notes in the note folder then. Yeah, I guess that would be fine. So I'm gonna be adding a part. This is just gonna be a note, our default note. Note, nice. Or maybe not, but I mean it still has a good place here, but we're not gonna be activating it through the node module then. So it's gonna be a note, a very simple note. Gonna make it like this. Anchor it, view, properties, cast shadow, and it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be a note. Okay, we're gonna be adding a surface UI. I'm gonna be adding a text label. It's time to change the face of this. So face. Where should I put it? Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Then I'm just gonna scale this and then size. Size like 150, 125 maybe. 130. It's 130. It's kind of do or die with those numbers over here, to be honest. 200. Nice, I nailed it. The text I think is gonna be a note. Note. Okay, gotta be able to read those. And I'm gonna make them a bit smaller, I guess. I think I went a bit. I've had to scale them first, actually. Size here. Gotta make it a bit smaller. 100 by 150. There we go. Just gotta rename this to text real quick. Okay, rename. Like, I don't get it. Like, I just opened Roblox Studio and then noticed that the Explorer window has changed, but the properties windows didn't. I guess just like trying those demo features here. Not UI. And they're just like trying those demo features out here, and that's interesting. Okay, well, anyway, let's move on to next part. So let's actually get a nodes to work. Okay, gonna be adding a proximity prompt. Just rename this to prompt. And I prefer like and the whole duration. Let's make the whole duration be 1. And then I just prefer not having any text here at all. Okay, great. So here's what we're gonna be doing. Add a folder here. Gonna be the node folder. This we're gonna be all our nodes. Node folder. Okay. Then here's what we're gonna be doing. Actually gonna be having to add a script. Let's add a module here actually. Adding a module. Let's add a node module. Let's add a node module, right? Module. Doing local folder equals game dot workspace dot map objects dot utility objects. Maybe, yeah. We're gonna be making a. Should I put this down in the node folder? I feel like I should do this actually. Let's do this. Or maybe I could just I guess I'm gonna be making our module then. The tag module. Let's call it tag module because node module. Local folder equals game dot workspace dot map objects dot utility objects dot node folder. For I comma child and pairs folder get children do local prompt equals child comma find for child, which is a proximity prompt. if prompt nil, then actually I think I'm going to be making a helper function module. Local helper functions equals require, adding a module here, and it will be node module helper. I'm just gonna rename this to case module again. I like the name a lot. Require script dot case module, right? Yeah, case module. Okay, case module. If prompt dot trigger connect function player print triggered case module dot fire event of player, because obviously this happens on the server, so we have to handle it on the client as well, on the client as well. Yeah, kind of empty here, honestly, kind of empty. Okay, so let's do function module dot fire event player. Okay, gonna be adding a folder here. Rename this to remote events, adding a folder. I personally like organizing those a lot. Object events and adding a node event, node open, node close. Nice. Game directory story dot remote events dot object events dot node open file server. I don't think we need a player actually. Maybe we do. Pretty sure we do. Wait a minute. Do I really need to fire it though? Print player. That using this on a client. It's confusing with modules. Fired. It's like really confusing with the modules. Let me see. It might as well be on the client. I'm confused. Okay, doesn't even print anything. That's bad news. Oh boy. I mean, I think I had to do game that renders stepped. From the trigger print triggered case module of fire event player. Okay. Local rs equals game get service run service rs dot render stepped function delta and gp for game processed. If gp then done end. Or maybe okay. Wait a minute. Print child dot name. Yeah, the live stream's pretty much dead, if you ask me. It wasn't really successful, but I'm not really mad at it. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, as I just said. That's weird. That's weird. Well, you know, let's actually set those nodes be. Let's actually have those nodes be like we don't need a node module. We can like set them be objects. So if self dot node type equals node, then case module dot handle node self dot part dot wait a minute dot node UI dot txt dot text. Probably have to use wait for child or find for child. I don't know. Should work. Oh boy, it's kind of a long day. Oh, it's horrible. Node 1 false game.workspace dot objects dot node fol dot utility objects dot node folder dot node 1. Actually, you know, no, we're gonna be keeping the camera part. We can't give up on it. Dot map objects. We just have to dumb. We have to initialize dot node 1 dot prompt. Nice. Okay. So prompt, and then we're gonna be doing node. Nice. Okay. So let's see. What could we do here? Handle node. Function handle node. txt. And we're gonna do local player equals game.players.local player. Print node text, which is gonna be equal to txt. And then we're gonna be doing game.replicate storage dot remote events dot object events dot node open fires client player. Nice. Okay, let's see what it's all about. Okay, does it even work? Probably not. Oh wait, of course that's not working. It doesn't even have a parent, man. Oops, my bad. It doesn't even have, yeah. That sucks. Level 1 dot add child node 1. There we go. Okay, let's see how's this working. I'm genuinely curious. Okay, so now we should have the nodes working. The next plan is to make a dynamic camera for each one of them. Triggered. Is not a valid prompt to leave node folder node 1. Okay. Function new. Okay, that's because we probably... Do we actually give it a prompt? Or do we not? Let me see. Here in the tree branched self.prompt.triggered. Do we? Oh boy, I think I actually flipped them. The prompt was supposed to come second in the init function in our tree-based data structure, right? Like that's how it was supposed to come. Therefore, just go here, and now it should hopefully work. Again, making like tree-based data structure in Lua is something pretty interesting. I've never really seen anyone do it, so I think like one of the first people did it. I'm going to call it null value. Node module 54 call null value. Handle node. What do you mean? It's literally here. Oh, I had to do. Yeah, I keep on making those mistakes. Okay, like making games for like 5 hours and then like doing a stream, 2 hours later or something like that. It's a pretty big challenge. Okay, now it will work and we will have the event fired, and then after we have the event fired, I want to display the node over there, so in that format, because I want to make the nodes look pretty good. Right now, at least we've got this working door system, which works on switches, and then we also have this working bridge system. Now obviously they're all demos, but it's okay, at least it's functional, at least it's working. Okay, let's see. So now just pick up our node console. Okay. Um, player must player argument must be a player object. Okay. Fire server. I think that on server event that was supposed to be. Okay, it's okay. No need to worry. No need to worry. We'll find a way to do it then. Because you see, when you trigger something, you get a player. Therefore, it's gonna be passing the player as well. Because who triggered that thing? You know, that's the real question. And we're gonna be passing the player as well. And therefore, now we know that it's actually a valid player object because it has player UI. If I'm right. Oh, maybe it does not. Okay. Player. It's okay. Let's see how the stream is going. Got you concurrent viewers. Okay. So as I said, I'm making a puzzle game, and yeah, this is about it. Hi. Making a tree-based puzzle game. Okay, great. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. So now it works, and we actually get a flare. Nice. So got a few new viewers. So here's how the tree structure works. Basically, those two are switches. This is a door. When I trigger those two, the door opens. This is a bridge. When I trigger this one, every bridge that it was linked to opens. And those two have a linked parent, which is the door, and their linked parent opens. Okay, now let's actually make the camera work. So we need a local script for this. Quite a lot of local scripts if you ask me, but it's okay. No need to worry about this too much. So let's add a script here. I'm gonna be adding a folder. Folder. Gotta put it actually here. Rename this to node scripts, right? So node scripts. Gonna be adding a local script here. Or maybe you could just say node remote scripts, right? Because we're handling the node remote event. We're adding a local script here, and then I'm gonna be adding handle node remote. How's the stream going? For like 3 years or so, I'm using C++. Yeah, I'm using actually C++. That's my main programming language. So local event equals, yeah, pretty much. I love autocomplete. It helps you a lot. Event.onCloud event connect function player, and then have I fired the text through it though? That's interesting. Oh wait, we don't have. So local player equals game.players.local player. I can already get it from here because it's a local script, so I don't think anyone minds it. Okay, so let's see what do we fire through here. So we got a fire client somewhere in the case module. By the way, the case module is just a module which handles all the functions for the nodes. txt. Okay, nice. How's it going? How's life going? Okay. So now we're just gonna be putting text object here. So text object. Then we're gonna be getting the local camera because obviously we want to set it place camera somewhere. Camera equals game.workspace. Yeah, exactly. Or we can also go ahead and do workspace.current camera. Pretty sure. So current camera, right? Then local node label equals game.workspace.utility objects. Wait, what? Huh? That map objects.utility objects. That node scene. Obviously, I'm moving the camera to the node scene, which is this one over here, to make the whole experience feel a bit more immersive. And here's where I'm actually going to be displaying the node text. The reason why I'm making notes is because obviously we want the player to know what's going on in this little node-based game. So we're going to be saying node scene that well, where's the actual note folder? Um, Pretty sure I wanna wait. Where's the note in here? Like where did I place it? Where did I place a note? Wait a minute, where did I like place a note? Um, so I put no. I have to put it here, so it's like a bit more visible and less confusing. That text UI. I probably make this open source. Note label dot text equals text object, and then we're gonna do camera dot camera type is equals script enum dot camera type that's scriptable, I believe. No, not really good with luau, which is the luau variant Roblox Studio uses. Camera dot cframe equals I have a node cam as well. Probably should have used wait for find for child here. Big mistake, big mistake. I'm just gonna fix this later. Utility objects, node cam part, node scene, node cam part equals node cam dot cframe. Pretty sure it's like how you change the camera in Roblox Studio. Haven't used it in a while actually. I'm trying to learn coding, but every time I try I forget everything a day, me just taking. Okay, that's cool. So I think you should try to like just take it one step at a time. Start small and don't move on to overwhelming concepts. Probably spelled that wrong. Okay, so let's see how does this system work. Okay, so we got a nose working again. I'm very proud of getting this working. Got a door working, and I also have the bridge working, which is all done through nodes, right? Pretty cool. I can also go ahead and toggle this. I'm proud of this. I'm proud of the way I handled it. But the question is, will this work? No, it will not. Let's see what issues have we got. Node part is not a valid member of model. So you're telling me that it's not a valid model. Okay, sure. I'm gonna fix that real quick. So which one we're talking about? Node part. Yes, it is. Just the fact that I had to. Well, it is, isn't it? I hate when this happens. Maybe like just need them over here. So we don't really have a lot of problems with this, with the wait for child things, because we already assumed that when we need those variables, the whole world is already loaded. Also print received, print receive, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. It works. See what I told you. Now, obviously, we need to add a back button so we can actually go back, because this looks pretty like I can just be stuck there, but at least it works, and I'm optimistic about this. At least I'm heavily optimistic about this, as I would consider myself. Okay, where was the node wall again? Like this one. Yeah, just scale it up a bit, and just to make this look a bit better, we're just gonna be adding a little point light. Wait, pathfinding link? No, not a pathfinding link. We already know that Roblox Studio has horrible pathfinding, so we don't even have to bother about this. Okay, more point light, I believe it was. Yes, it is. Okay, let's make the range like 80. No, 20, 30. Nice. Color. Ooh, battery low. That's not good to know. I'm using a laptop which is not ideal for streaming. I mean, the only pro I have is that I have pretty good Wi-Fi. And it's like 12 times faster than the average one. Shadows. Hell no, man. You know how much those cost? At least for this little guy I'm working with. It's kind of hard to, use this laptop everywhere. I mean, I already have like VS Code installed in it and all that cool stuff. We got 4 current viewers. Nice. Okay, so obviously we have to work a bit on the UI. So if we want to make this back button, but the good part is that, as always, I'm very proud that we have the node system working. So when I trigger those two, I'll be able to open the door which they're linked to, right? Now this hasn't really been done before in Lua, or at least based on what I know, nobody really tried to implement those. So it is quite unique, I would say. Like I never really seen a lot of people trying to implement those in Lua or in Luau, like node-based structures. Okay, so it looks a bit better. Now, first thing I want to do, I wanted to make it so I can move around here with my mouse. But first of all, I want to add the back button, and I think also want to change the UI a little bit here. So I want to make it look like it's a bit more focused on the note rather than the surroundings. So first of all, we need for that to start working a bit with the UI, right? So let's add in a. This is not gonna be the main UI. The main UI is gonna be here. This is gonna be the main UI, but we're not gonna be messing a lot with UI in here. It's gonna be adding. This is gonna be the utility UI. Utility UI. I just discovered this word recently. I'm just using it a lot for some reason. Okay, let's go. It's gonna be the node utility frame. Oh boy. And also, one important thing to do is to set reset on spawn. This one, at least we don't want this one to reset on spawn. And then, actually we do want it to reset on spawn. We don't want this one to reset on spawn though. And we want both of those to ignore the top bar we have over there, because the Roblox has like a bar which gives you a couple of options, like would you like to leave the game and stuff like this. And we don't really want to do anything with that. Okay, let's just kill this over here, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be about it. We have to add in a UI gradient as well, so we can make the whole focus thing, and you're gonna be seeing how this is gonna be turning out. So obviously we're gonna be adding a gradient here, and setting a transparency here in the middle, be as big as possible. So we give it those those vibes where it just says, okay, you're focusing on something right now. Do not get distracted at any cost, buddy. Because want to give it that feeling. If I could say so myself. Oh wait, it has to be like placed upwards, not downwards. Okay. Roblox Studio is actually a pretty good engine, and I like the fact that I've chosen Lua. And yeah, this is how it looks currently. So we give it that vibe that okay, we're focusing on something right now. And obviously I have to bring out this guy, which just scales the whole thing for mobile, because we want this to be played on mobile. Because when I test, I believe when I test here, as you can see, the whole thing is scaled for mobile as well, or it is not. Okay, it's maybe because of this guy. Yeah, because we want the interface to be visible on mobile as well. Okay, let's go back to studio and start working on all the stuff over here. So we have to add a back button, and that's what it matters. But another thing I wanted to add is a modular animation system for every single button in the game, right? Because I want this to be the most modular game I've ever made in my life, which is pretty easy to achieve because I don't really make a lot of modular games. Roblox Studio. In fact, I'm actually gonna be releasing a game next week. It's like a find the game. Okay, we're just gonna set it text scaled. First of all, we've gotta get rid of this auto button color. When I hover on it, it's gone. Scaled, and I want to give this like a very basic UI look, so everyone in the world could understand it. For the font face, I want to set it to Cascadia code. Oh, is that like a thing over here? No, it's not. Code. I believe there was some sort of Oh, inconsolanta. I never heard about that name in my life. Okay. Background color. I said is to full pitch black. But then for the transparency, make this, a bit more. Let's not make it be this harsh. Obviously, the color of the text will be white, and the background transparency 0.5. Okay, great. Now we're gonna be adding a UI corner. No, not a UI corner. Gonna be adding a UI stroke. UI design is not really a thing of mine, I guess. I'm just doing this because it's absolutely necessary. Set it to the border, thickness like this, and set it to milter. My bad. Okay, there we go. It's gonna be probably the worst UI you've ever seen in your life, but hey, it gets the job done, and I'm not mad about this. I like it when things get the job done. Um, and I also want to implement the hover effect where it gets a bit bigger, and for that I have to set the anchor point to 0.5 comma 0.5, just be over here, right? Okay, so now this is done, we have to make this modular. In this as note back, obviously just set a text back, and just make sure it's scaled correctly. Scale, and then I think in the next live stream we're gonna be making the map, gonna be getting the map to work as well. But I'm also gonna be making some of my traditional YouTube short series on this game. Okay, so we have the node system working, the node module here, which just uses tree-based algebra, no algebra, not algebra, tree-based data structures. So this is cool. Now we actually have to make the buttons be a bit more modular, and by this I mean I want every single button to be animated in the same exact way, and I do not want to have an individual script in every button in the game, right? So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Gonna be adding a module script. It's gonna be the UI module. Because as I said, I'm gonna be making this really modular with no exceptions. I want even the UI, every single animation in it, to be modular. Every single one. Okay? Okay, so local UI equals, or maybe what could do game.players.player added connect function. I don't think this is good to make in a module script. I'm not sure if this is good to make, but yeah, just not, let's not talk about this. Local UI equals player dot player UI. Gonna be doing for I comma child in pairs UI get descendants do if child, probably have to use run service here, is a text button, then child dot mouse enter connect function, child dot mouse leave connect function, and then we have to make a case module, right, which will just handle all the cases for us, all the functions. So as always in traditional fashion, case module, I'm gonna be doing local case module equals require script.case module. Now what is a case module? Why do I refer to this as a case module? Well, I have a lot of them in here, and pretty much they just handle some functions which make the module look a bit better, because I'm trying to keep this as cleaned up as possible. So function module dot hover button, of course. Gonna be doing, we need twin service. No, I think we have a twin size property button. I never understood why they had a twin size. Let's just do twin service actually. Twin service equals game get service twin service. Local info hover info equals twin info dot new. The time's gonna be 0.1 in style dot sign enum dot easing direction dot easing direction dot out. Okay, we got pretty okay. We got a lot of users over here. What are you coding right now? I'm making a modular UI system. So every single button will be controlled by a controlled by a single script. Every single animation. Gotta reply to some comments, of course. I mean, it's part of my job to reply to those comments, if I could say so. So we're gonna do local tween equals tween service, create button hover info, and size equals to, let me see, how was this, or scale maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see. um um Size, yes, equals to, okay, so we have to be careful here because we can just brute force the size. So let's see, this can be equal to udim2 dot new. I believe we have to be careful here, so we got button dot size dot x dot scale plus 20 and 0. We don't have anything to do with the offset. Button dot size dot y dot offset dot scale, oh my bad, dot scale plus 10. Let's do plus 10, and then we do 0 and tween play. This is not gonna be working first try, of course. Case module dot hover of child print hover. Then we also have to make it so hold up, this is a bit interesting because for the notes, the case module here in the note, that handle note event, this is very bad. Player dot player UI dot main UI dot utility UI dot node utility frame dot visible equals true. Gonna be, we actually also have to add call functions here. Functions set all invisible module, that's set all invisible. What is this gonna do? Well, for instance, for every element in a UI, just gonna set all of them invisible. This will help me in some other things, of course. Child in pairs UI only get children here, so we're not gonna be getting all descendants. Just gonna set all those invisible. Child dot visible equals false. So we're gonna be doing, let's see how we're doing here. Lua. How do I learn Lua? I used the Dev Kings tutorial. Okay, good. So this was true. Okay, then gonna be doing, we have to get a case module. Local case module equals require game dot replicated storage die module folder, of course. Oh no, that, oh shoot, we actually can do this because in server script service we can't access it. Therefore, it's not good. It's okay. I find a way around it. So I'm gonna put those in replicated storage in a folder. This module folder. Just paste them all in here. UI module dot UI module dot module folder dot UI module dot case module. Okay, and doing case module dot set all invisible player UI dot utility UI. Gonna do player UI dot utility UI dot node utility frame dot visible equals true. One of those, but I forgot the last thing I remember was how to print this thing. Okay. He's got some nice videos. Okay, nice. So this should work. Let me just move this a bit closer. Don't want to put it this far away. So the utility just have to put this closer. No, it's actually okay. It's okay where it is. Probably not gonna work first try, cause I had a lot of new things. But you know, we're trying. Oh wait, it is. Oh, but the hover function did not. It's okay. So there's a problem here because I want to make this modular, but it's not modular at all. You know. So what's the problem here? In the UI modular, I want to make every single animation be controlled. Not sure why ipairs. There's an iterator function and the table for use in a loop. I mean pairs. I mean we don't need that. Print child dot name. Okay, this should print the child's name. Maybe there's like a problem. Maybe I have to like put this in RS. Not sure. Wait. I'm pretty sure I don't even need to use player added here because I'm in replicated storage, so I can directly go ahead and let me just organize this real quick. Local player equals game dot players dot local player dot. Okay, nice. Now, nice. Let's see. Will this work? I'm very curious. Of course, we have to set up some things before we actually get to making this whole thing to work. It does not get printed, which is a bit worrying. And of course, it doesn't really seem to be working. Another thing I wanted to do was to make the player unable to move while he's in a while it's looking at the note. Definitely be making that. Hey Mac, looks like we've been streaming for 2 hours. Yeah. More modular. Yeah, making the modular. Wait, I've actually been streaming for 2 hours and 80 minutes. Wow, that's surprising. Okay, so gotta make this a bit more modular here. I mean, we already made it modular. What am I even talking about? Oh, this is not good. Oh, we can like print child.name. I don't think that's anything. Wait a minute. Wait, this wouldn't just work in a module. I am just function manage UI module dot manage dot init. So here's what I'm going to do. Local UI module. Just put the modules on top. Local UI module equals require game.replicate storage the module folder that UI module dot init. Oh man, how did I make this mistake? Just a bit. Okay, so now we have, let's do a recap. So we have those working. So we have the doors working. Nice, the doors are working. so I can go through them when all the nodes are on. Then we also have the bridge working, right? Nice. But I made a silly mistake which caused it not to work anymore. Okay, it doesn't work, but it's okay. We'll see what the problem is. So, hmm, did it like actually print anything from here? Chala name. Pretty sure did not. Pretty sure did not print anything from here. Start with UI, tilt UI, no detail, not back. It did not. Oh boy, did not. It's not good. Print looping. I'm gonna be printing fired. Child must enter connect function. Or you know something? We don't need all this. We don't need all this. We only need a UI case module actually. This is just gonna take us a lot of time, and I don't have any more. I don't have any more patience for this. So UI case module. Thank you very much. I'll be taking that from you. Cool. Now never mind. We're gonna be doing player UI dot tilt UI dot node frame dot back node back dot mouse enter connect function, and this way I'll be able to just simply do this UI case module, right? This is cool. Okay, so pretty much this will allow me to like hold them on all the buttons I like to dot leave hover leave function. Okay, nice. Just gonna do this. Okay, hover leave -10. Should I be doing live streams anymore? So what's the highest amount of views? Much for not a lot, like 5 or something. Okay, let's see. So what have we got here in terms of progress? Not a lot, but not little as well. Now the reason why I've been making those streams actually is because I'm having a very big problem concentrating when it has to make a game. I have to make a game because I just find it extremely hard for me to focus on what I have to do, on the task I have to do, because I don't feel any sort of pressure. Therefore, I think it's a lot better to put a bit of pressure on myself, and this will hopefully allow me to, how can I say, to have a greater way of working. Because normally I was just abandoning projects. Okay, it's working. It's not working. Never mind. Console. It is working. It's just not working the way I intended. Wait. It's just making it humongous. I mean, I see the twin happening. Just the fact that like the whole thing's just humongous now. That's because I believe I did something stupid again. Because I was not supposed to add 10. I was supposed to just add like 0.5 or something like that. Yeah, you see, adding 10 to this value does something pretty ugly. So I actually was supposed to add 0.010, not 10, you know? Because adding 10 to a value which is this big, that's some quite interesting stuff, if you know what I'm saying. And we don't want that happening, obviously. We want this to be a clean game, if I may say so myself. But yeah, the UI case module pretty much just has a lot of helper functions, just to get things over with. Yeah, there we go. This is a lot cleaner. Now we have to make it work. I'm thinking of adding a click animation, where we like. Let's not add a click animation. It's just stupid. We just need it for the looks. Move back. Just out of hard-coded thing over here. The mouse button will clip. Connect function. Then I have like a function in the case module, which like allow me to exit note, handle note. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Handle note open, but now we have fire note close. Well, we don't actually need a note close. We can just like literally close it. Um, boy. Um, obviously we can just call this here. It's all invisible. It's a lot more useful. And then player camera dot camera type equals enum dot camera type dot custom, and this should hopefully get us out of this, out of this POV. Oh man, streaming is not that bad actually. I thought it would be horrible, especially streaming it on a laptop that isn't really made for streaming. I mean, I'm at the lowest graphics right now. Okay, there we go. And yeah, nice. I like this. And now I can also go ahead and like add a bit more text. For instance, if I would say, text could possibly be like, blah blah blah, and I'm actually gonna show you this. And then I'm gonna be doing another thing because working on this game is addicting. And working it with you guys is even better. I have to say this. And also we're gonna make it so no, it's okay actually. Text. How should I call it? Well, the notes are gonna be serving a purpose as tutorial notes, right? So I could say those are switches. You press them, and those are switches. They're connected to a door. You press them, you press all of them, and the door opens. Okay, and now I'm just gonna give you another example of how the text updates. After this, I will probably add a couple of more quality of life features, but I will not polish this yet. I will definitely not polish this. So, as you can see, yeah, to a door, and I can go back. Now you see now let me tell you what the problem is. So I'm out of here. I'm gonna be pressing WASD, right? I'm gonna be pressing W, and now I'm in another place because I'm allowing player movement while the player is reading the note. So we're gonna be getting rid of this. So I think it's okay if I do it on the client. This does not have to be done on the server because, I mean, obviously it does not have to be done on the server, but we could say player.humanoid.walkspeed equals 0, and then we could just set it to default walk speed. Maybe I should like make a game init module, right? That'd be cool. So I could take all the game configurations from here. So for instance, I could have like a local default walk speed, stuff like this. But actually, yeah, no, I don't care about this. Okay, the walk speed is gonna be 16, so which is the default one, I believe. Player, nice. So I'm gonna have to make this a lot more modular, but we're going in the right way because right now I could also go ahead and complete this whole game. Like the whole game logic is already there, so I only have to complete the game. But sadly, I have another game which I have to release. So now I move, and oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually. What? What do you mean? Oh, wait, human wasn't a character that. Wait, wasn't like walk speed spelled with. Uh, Let me see. Does a human? Wait, how do you spell walk speed in here? Oh, my bad. It was with capital S all this time. I'm sorry. I think I made this mistake a couple of times before. It's with a capital S. Sorry. That's unfortunate. Let's see. You got still those 3 viewers. What is the game? you have to list called. You'll see. Make an announcement about it. You can sub to get notified when released. Okay, cool. So let's see. I get his note. I try to move, and I do move. What do you mean? I can't move. Oh gosh. Oh god. Humanoid is not. Oh, okay, okay. But like, what's with this print though? No text. Oh, yeah, we print the text. I don't like that. I don't like it that we print the text. I hate it actually. But it's okay. We can literally just fix that with one click. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, fix this with one click. So obviously, with the humanoid, I'm just gonna passing the humanoid as hum. That walk speed. Oh man, I think I'm going insane. um, guess module. Where do I fire this? Oh, wait a minute. This is how you do it. Pick stuff on. Okay, let's see. So, gotta do um local humanoid. Very bad place to declare variables. But a character um player find first child character find first child humanoid. Nice. Humanoid. Just gotta pass the humanoid for that. We should be pretty much done. But the question is, where do we get the error where it says it's not a valid member? You know? And I'm literally lost for my scripts. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know, I think I need like some sort of I need okay. I need some help here. A fine first child. Techniques will fine first child. What do you mean? Techniques will fine first child. Node module line 54. I'm going insane. I'm absolutely going insane. Player. Okay. Local character equals player dot character or player dot character added weight. Local hum equals scare find which is a humanoid. I'm just gonna pass a hum through there. And yes, this should hopefully work. Oh boy, if I get another attempt at the next nail error with, I'm gonna jump out the window. Oh, nice. Okay, let's just go here. Okay, now I'm gonna try to move. I'm pressing W, my keyboard, back, and we did not move. But I can move now. Wait, I cannot move. What's going on? Oh, excuse me. Just another one of these errors. Humanoid not a valid member. Now I should make a function that just like returns humanoid to me, and like not have to worry about this anymore. Pair that humanoid, but well, wasn't it pair that character that humanoid actually? It actually was. Okay, let's hope this will work. There's probably an error, which will say attempt to the next nil character. You know, in our programming language, instead of nil, we say null, which refers to void. Okay, nice, I can move. I like this. Okay. Now, but I can also move now. I don't like this. Wait a minute, so, wait. So, this is like my original position, okay? I move. And, yep, that did not work. That did not work at all. What happened here? So, I set a walk speed to 0, right? Or do I? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Yeah, character human. Okay. So wait. Oh my god. You know, I'm also gonna pass the humanoid through here just to make sure. Um, hum, dot walk speed equals 16. Dot walk speed equals 0. Wait a minute. Just put it here. So, oh, if not then and when humanoid wasn't found. We still got like 3 viewers. That's nice. I mean, from what I understood, I think it's either me, which is bad at me, which is bad at this, which I think is the most probable option. But like there's like a very low conversion rate from videos to live streams. Wait, did I move? Wait, this might be working. Hold up. Yeah, it's not working. But I mean, at least we got those working, right? So we have the door, which is linked to those nodes. And yeah, I can just go here and it is work. And we also got a bridges working for the puzzle game. And for the puzzle game, I think it's a pretty good concept, only if it wasn't to be stolen. Which, yes, those were not my ideas. Wait, what? But like, why do they still like have King Clyde on? Okay, gotta fix one more thing before this. King Clyde false. Okay, there we go. We got this out of the way. So we got the elephant out of the way. Let's make so the harmony that walk speed equals 0. One more time. But I actually did a debug print here. I did not check for it. Yo, no, it wasn't a case margin. I like just closed it. Okay, humanoid not found. That was even misspelled, so that's great. Um, nice. It's actually one. It's not even a print. Well, it says that it was found. So now when I close this. Okay. Now when I walk, so it worked first time. Second time it works. Nice. So if I like were to go forward, back, nice. So now when I go to a note, I cannot walk, which is awesome. Now I think I would also add like some work particles, but at the same time I think this is kind of live stream over. But at the same time I want to add a music player to this game. You know, I want to add a music player. So you actually know. Wait, why am I opening Crunchyroll? Okay, I opened Crunchyroll. I think just close that. Okay, nice. So I want to add like a music player which like says what music is playing in the background just before I finish this off, which I'm probably never gonna be doing. But then I heard about a cool model which someone told me about, which was a camera sway model, and I believe I already have it here. A cool camera sway model, and I want to make this as dynamic as possible. So don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna borrow this for a second. Camera sway effect. It was made by like a YouTuber. No, I think I have it like here. Camera. You remember, guys, when I like was making those free model videos? Camera sway my models, but like camera shake, camera. Yeah, realistic first person camera by Monkey Boy. I hate it when like models say this. What? I can't move with the cursor. Okay, that's weird. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It works. Or does it? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Anchor started character scripts. Okay, nice. My neck hurts. Okay, let's just say that you guys did not see this. Actually, just gonna shift plus F. No, that's search. No, R plus F. No. Let's just add a folder actually. Just put this. here, and rename this to camera scripts. Cam scripts. Nice. Okay, so we should get a camera working now. It's like a more dynamic camera, you know. You feel me? Yeah, there we go. There we go. You see this? This is sway. And in first person, yeah, you see that? This is sway. This is what they call sway. But like when I'm here, is there any sway? No, there isn't. It's okay. I don't really mind it anyway. It also got like some nice work thing. Okay, so I said I wanted to add a music player which like says what track is playing, because I want to make this as similar as to the game which I'm trying to copy, which is also another puzzle game on Roblox. Then I don't know like if I'd like to close this or not close this. Close the live stream. I mean, like we're like 3 hours in, you know. But I don't feel like going back now. Like I'm not gonna back up. So in the utility, in the menu actually, I'm actually gonna be making like a playlist thing, which like plays music, just plays songs, you know. And they like come in order. I don't really want to get a copyright strike for this, so I might not do. Actually, let's just do it. Okay, it's just gonna be the music playing. Okay, nice. It's gonna be the music playing. Okay. Music playing, and we're gonna be adding this as a frame. And then I think the next live stream I'll be making the map look a lot better, and I'll also be adding twins so you can actually see when the door's opening. Actually, let's do this now, because when you open a door, currently nothing happens. Like there's no way you can tell the door has opened. So I want to make it so like goes like this, you know. I also want to make the door the size of a human. So let's add in a dummy. And let's make the door the size of a dummy, right? Like this. Then I want to make it so it's like more evident when it opens. So it's not that we like said it's can collide properties and that's about it. No, I want this to be as evident as possible. I'm probably gonna fix a lot of bugs off camera because there are a couple of bugs I'm aware of. Metal, is this what I'm looking for? Is this, wait, they're like even loading. Well, I mean, I said I was gonna be using those textures, those like classic style textures. What? Wait, where does those like get applied, you know? Oh boy. You know that. Okay, plugins, resurface, universal. Okay, shift. So control apply to all sides. Okay, nice. So I think actually I'm just gonna be doing like built-in textures. Oh boy. I'm gonna be using like a pot or something like that. Why should I skip it this way? I'm not gonna bother with this. I'm not here to figure out how plugins work. I'm here to figure out how this game will work, you know. So let's go ahead and make this work. So in the case module, wasn't it? There was this. Wait, what music am I playing in the background? Oh yeah, let's just turn the music on. Ah, there you go. You guys hear the music? Wait, yeah. Wait a minute. Do you guys hear the background music? Let me just make sure I can all hear it too. Yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. It's like pretty cool music for coding, I guess. So let's see what I got in here. So we want to make that door open. You know, open door function, of course. Yeah, we already got twin service here. So local info. Yeah, it's gonna be repetitive. Let's create a twin. X, of course. X. Info. I don't know why I take X as a parameter every time. Position or C frame. Sure. Let's see. The position is gonna be the position. It's a vector free, of course. But then, alright, so equals vector free dot new, of course. Equals vector free dot new, and we just want to adjust the y position. Okay, so like this one. So it's gonna be equal to 11, or not necessarily 11. X dot position dot x, right? X dot position dot y times 2. X dot position dot z or z. Okay, this twin commands play, and now when I activate those two nodes, the twin should be playing. So that is great. Now we're finally getting this to look somewhat decent. Nice. Oh boy. Oh. It's okay. This is because it's not anchored actually. Or is it? Oh wait, it is anchored. Oh, this is bad. Then why is this repeating itself? Well, obviously x.anchored, and gotta put this here. Oh, this is confusing, man. It's confusing. Like, why is it behaving like this? You know. And another problem is that this whole thing is happening on a server, so I gotta get rid of this when I test it at least. Why? Bro, why? Why is this happening, man? Wait, it's like not anchored? Maybe, I mean, it should have technically be anchored. Yes, it is. Then why do you keep on doing this? Like something good. Bro, like, stop. Like, when I'm telling you to stop, you stop, okay? Oh, maybe it's like the way we find the function, isn't it? In the case module. What if it's the open door thing? And that's it. We return. Then we return. Maybe that's the problem. Because like we only want that thing happening once, okay? Like, we don't want this happening twice. Why? Why, man? Why? Why can't? Oh my god, what's going on? This looks I think I should actually be blurring this. I think that would actually be the most intelligent choice to make. But what's going on here actually? What? Oh, boy, I'm checking this. Okay, so you guys like the music? Is it okay? Why? Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no, we're totally screwed. Is there more people between? It's more like in a function. So. Oh wait, -1 was the problem. It repeated infinitely, and we do not want that to happen. So actually, I was the problem here. So it was not a Roblox with a bug, which never happens. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see now it works. Works nicely, but it does not look good. I don't like that. instead of doing times 2, we do times, I'm lost, times 2.5, or actually just do times 3.5 just to make it look a bit better. Okay, we don't need this. Just create a new tree here. Exact position dot y. Let me think. Well, you see, we need a new y. I'm gonna be making this, showcasing my horrible math skills. Y equals, or yeah, let's do this. Yeah, there's nothing wrong about it. Divided by 3.5. Hopefully it will work. I mean, like it will not look. Yeah, great. Yeah, the problem is that we're like tweeting it instantly. So when this happens, we have to make sure that it was already close previously. You're gonna hate me for this, but it's okay. X dot active equals true, valid. If x dot valid, if not x dot valid, then return end. Okay, great. Nice, this should be working. Also, we don't need those statements right here, they're like pointless. Alright, did we get the door working? I'm quite addicted to working on this game, honestly. Never mind. Valid is not a member of N1 door. What do you mean it's not a member? Oh, may I call it in like a different way? Oh, that's because it's a part. Oh, shoot. It's actually a member here. You guys tired of the music? Oh yeah, the music is good. Thanks, man. Thanks, haha. It's probably the most questionable response I could have ever given someone. Thanks, haha. But it's okay. I'm just gonna lower his volume a little bit. But thanks for saying that, man. Like, also big shout out to Roblox. I really like your name. Like, I think it's really cool. I mean, also I appreciate the fact that you've been with us for so much time. Like, I really appreciate this. Okay, so how should I do this? Well, you see, here we just passed the part, so we sort of need to wait. Did I like shut down the music completely? Nice. Okay, so if yeah, I don't care about this, honestly. I know it's not a good practice to name things like this, but it's okay. Okay. Now x is equal to the part, so we need the main x. And here we actually have to say main x dot valid. Then main x dot valid equals not main x dot valid. And the main x of it is just gonna be, I think you don't know what it is. So we want a door. It's just gonna be like the actual note here. So check door. Oh shoot. Self again. Or where's the check door? And we just gonna do x. X dot parent. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see. So, would this work here? Right. Nice. Oh, and does not work here. Great. We're kind of getting close to the end of the stream, so I fixed this and it's over. Sorry to say this. If not, my next start. What? Wait. What? This is like contradictory here. If main X. Okay. Main X not valid. So if you like, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. So let's see. How will this work? I hope it will work nicely. Oh. No. Watch Chainsaw Man. Okay, nice. Now obviously it's not it's just not working. Oh man, this is time consuming. And I have like a couple of minutes and then I have to go. Let me see. So, the point is that I'm gonna show you the problem real quick. What we're dealing with here. The point is that when we call the close function too many times, if the previous function was I see. If it like was not open, then there's like no reason to call close. So, gonna do a hard coding implementation of this one, I guess. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Don't do this. Oh boy. So pretty much we have to see, was main X valid before this? Equals true equals false. So if not main X dot valid, then turn and because there's like no need to close it if it has already been closed, you know, hypothetically. So let's see. Nice. We're doing great. But then the point is that here, so if not main X not valid, this weird. If main X not valid, what the hell? No, I don't care about this, honestly. It's weird. It's a weird bug. Oh god. Okay. Nice. Oh god. Okay, so big problem. The code's horrible. You know something? I think I'm just gonna have to fix this off cam. Like there's like a lot that we don't have any time left, sadly. Let's say. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is the position of Y? 3.5. Right, and then we should be good. This should hopefully be good. So just hear me out. Hear me out on this. Oh, it's not good. Never mind. Yeah, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. So here's the point, we'll only be closing the door if it was previously open. So if it's a door, then we're gonna be having a function which says self, a variable actually, that prev open equals false. Okay, if main x dot prev open main x dot, okay, let me just I think I'll have to end the stream though. X dot prev open equals true, and x, wait a minute, parent, and x dot parent prev open equals true, because we don't want to keep on sinking that thing into the ground, you know. This is gonna be the end of the stream. That's all I could do. Okay, nice. Glad to see you all coming to next stream then. Wait. It's working. Okay. In this case, I'm happy to say that. Wait, I think we should like also add a notification when we open a door so we know what's going on. Then we could also like add a prompt outline, and then we obviously have to make the map look better, and then we also have to get some music playing, a checkpoint system, and that would be about it. Though I really want to make a notification now. But let's see what we got. So we got this door. Really nice door actually. Then we have this bridge, which will help us of course. Also want to add a kill part. But that'll be about it. You see? And that'll be about it. Also have this thing over here, the note. I think I'm gonna be making so like the camera will like sort of follow your mouse. They're connected to a door. You press all of them, and the door opens back. I'm proud of what I made actually. And I can also add a notification which says note read or something like this, or note opened. But yeah guys, it's gonna be it for today's stream. Hope you enjoyed. Let's close the music. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'm glad you guys will be coming back. And I'll see you in the next one. It definitely was not the most successful stream, but at the same time I can't really say it was a bad stream. Yeah, this will be about it. Please let your friends know about the stream, friends which are interested in this domain, and yeah, that will be about it. Rewatch the stream if you'd like to, you know, see something that you haven't seen because you probably just fall down, maybe got a bit confused, and I'll see you with the next one. Goodbye.